Hey guys, it's Jacqueline and welcome back to another speed build in The Sims 4. So today's video is another base game build, and today's build is a mid-century modern base game house because I'm doing this build for my base game save file. If you're somewhat new here, you may not know this, but I have been working for like a few months on a base game save file, and yeah, I haven't gotten very much of it done yet, but my plan is for like the foreseeable future to do like one base game build a week or thereabouts, because I really want to actually make progress on it. My main concern is that the game is going to be over, like The Sims 4 will be deceased and we'll have moved on to The Sims 5 or like given up on the franchise entirely. And then I will still be working on this base game save file, and that would be sad. So I haven't quite done the calculations for how long it will take me if I do a build a week, but like that's my plan. So you can expect more base game builds on the channel within the next few like months, maybe a year, I don't know. Anyway, that's happening, and this one is a mid-century modern build. I feel like we've discussed many times my qualm with mid-century modern builds. I just don't know, like, I don't know, I feel like they look weird, but also they're kind of growing on me, to be honest. Like they've kind of won my heart a little bit. So I'm doing another one of those today. I tried so hard. Oh my god, I've been having the worst builder's block. That's why, well, part of the reason why I haven't really been uploading. But I tried so hard to start one of the trailer homes, because that's what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to do like trailers and tiny homes and stuff in like the starter neighborhood in Oasis Springs, but unfortunately, I could not do it for some, like, I just was having such a hard time with it. I don't know why. Really was bothering me a little bit that I couldn't do that, and I tried, like, genuinely, I spent so much time, like, making trailer homes and then, like, scrapping it and be like, it's bad, disgusting, so that was kind of a struggle, and I just decided to leave it for now. I'll figure it out at some point, but I decided to do another mid-century modern house, and I already did the Roomies house, which is like across the street from this one. So if you want to see that build, I'll leave it in the cards, or you can find it yourself probably too, because I might forget. But I do have an entire base game like playlist if you would like to see all of the base game builds I've done so far, because I know a lot of new people here might not know that I've been working on this. So if you'd like to watch all of them, you know, I'd appreciate it. It would be pretty cool of you. Yikes. Anyway, yeah, I haven't posted in a while. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, I've been having builder's block, and like school started up and then life stuff all like at once, and it was converging, and I was like, oh my god. Weirdly enough, I really wanted to do a voiceover, which is why I kept trying to make a build, because I was like, I just need to make a build so I can do a voiceover, just rant and whatnot, but then it wasn't working, and now I don't know what to rant about, because like usually I would do my little like chronicle of my life thing. I don't know if people find that entertaining or if they mute it, but like it's helpful for me, you know. But unfortunately, so much stuff has happened. It's been like a week and a half or 2 weeks maybe, and so much stuff has happened. So like, what am I supposed to do? You know, there's too much to chronicle in, what is this, like 18 minutes, 16 minutes. Guys, be proud of me. I did a build that's like 16 minutes long. I mean, I haven't put the screenshots in yet, so it'll be longer for you guys, but like, oh wow, I'm so proud of myself. I mean, granted, it's on a 2015 lot and it's 2 bedrooms, but that's not important. It's, you know, it's the effort that counts. So I think we're fine. Although this one it came together very slowly. Like for me, it felt very slow, because like I said, builder's block, it was a problem. I had so many problems with like color schemes and meh, and honestly, I just wanted to put a video out. I don't know if I'm entirely happy with this one. I mean, I think the outside is nice, the interior maybe not so much, but I'm learning that I'll just have to settle for mediocre sometimes. Like every build cannot be amazing. I mean, it should be amazing. That's what I strive for, but like, I'm not that person, you know? Sometimes I just make mediocre stuff, and I have to live with that. So, woo, glad we got that out of the way. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to make an effort to upload consistently for the next little bit here, I guess. I don't know how consistent that'll be, because if you were here over the summer, you know I was uploading like every other day pretty much, for like the end of the summer at least. I kind of like throughout the summer fluctuated a bit. I was doing like every 3 days, then every 2 days, every 3 days and then every other day, and yeah, I don't know how maintainable that will be. Maintainable, not sustainable. I don't know what I'm saying, but I don't know how much I'll be able to maintain that pace, but I'm gonna do my best. If like I said, if I have builder's block or something like that, or like just everything is like too much because I kind of have like a heavy course load and that kind of thing this year too. So if any of that stuff happens, I'm going to take a break, but like I don't think it's not that deep, you know. I don't think anybody really like minds that much, so it'll be fine. Anyway, yeah, how have you guys been? It's been a time. If you're in California right now, oh boy, apocalyptic, I gotta tell you, because we're having wildfires, because this is like, I think I mentioned this in my last video, which was like a week and a half ago. I mentioned that we had thunder and lightning, which doesn't really have, like, we don't really storm here, you know. But it was kind of far away from me, but it was like, you know, it was still there, which was weird. It was strange, but yeah, so we've had some storming, which has provoked some fires because lightning strikes bush catches on fire. We have little rain because we are experiencing a drought, and there you go. Fires everywhere, and that's stressful because people very close to where I live are being evacuated, and people I know are being warned that they might have to evacuate because of fire tornadoes, and it's all stressful, and yikes, fire tornadoes, by the way, what an intimidating word to use. Like, you might have to leave your house because of the fire tornadoes, so there's that, and it's a mess. Yeah, overall, state of the country too. Yikes. We're not going to talk about that, but big stuff happening right now in the United States, and it's stressful, but that's okay. Right? It's fine. It's not a big deal. It'll only impact okay. Wow, let's not talk about this. So big stuff been happening. And so recently there's also a big thing that happened in the Sims community. By recently, I mean like yesterday for me, the day before yesterday for you guys, I think. If I'm not getting the dates mixed up. Wait, no, I might be getting the dates. That's so sad. I can't keep track of my days. Yikes. But yeah, you probably know what I'm referring to. So, I'm not going to talk about that because I feel like it's just a lot of negativity on every side possible, and I don't really know how I feel about it anyway. So, let's not do that maybe. But, yeah, that happened. Let me know your wait, no, don't let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know your thoughts on the Sims community as a whole, though, because I'd like to know, because I've been considering, like, just ditching Twitter, because it's honestly, like, it's getting to be kind of a toxic place right now, and I don't need this negativity related to the Sims in my life, because I feel like that was part of my builder's block. Like, I've just been losing my passion for the Sims as a whole, which is really unfortunate, because I don't want to do that, you know? I like the Sims. The Sims have been, in the past, a very important thing to me. Like, I don't know if anybody like fully grasps how serious I am when I say this, but like I used to obsessively play The Sims. Like it was my entire life. Like I would be at school and stuff just thinking about going home and playing The Sims, okay? And like I kind of miss that point that I was at, but I feel like my lack of that feeling now kind of has to do with like being in the community and seeing all of the complaining, not because it was like negative on the community's part necessarily, but just because like I didn't realize those problems. Like they didn't really come up in my personal gameplay ever, so I was never like, oh darn, can't believe we don't have good babies, shoot, you know. But then everyone was complaining about not having good babies, and I was like, ugh, I just want the good babies, you know. But I don't really actually care that much about babies. I care more about other things, obviously, but like we're having a time right now in the Sims community, and it's honestly just like the failure to ever do anything that the community wants without the entire community rallying for me. It's the failure for me. Yikes. Sorry. Anyway, wow. So there's that, and I don't really want to talk about it that much, but I'm sorry this voiceover is so awkward. I don't think I'm going to redo it again because I've already tried to redo it like 2 times. This is my 3rd time going through it, and the first time I did it without a post-it note, so I had no plan, and it was just to spite this person that left it. This is terrible. Someone left a comment and they were like, oh, you should write out your voiceovers ahead of time to make it less awkward and spazzy. It wasn't mean or anything, like it was just constructive, you know? But I was like, but see, the thing is that I already do that, and I'm just awkward and spazzy. That's just my personality, you know? So I was going to try to record it without my post-it note, sans plan to like, I don't know, be more awkward and spazzy. I don't think they're subscribed. They'll never see the video. It doesn't matter. But I decided not to do that because I was like, you know, I'm not going to sacrifice the quality of a video for someone that won't watch the video. So, yeah, but unfortunately it's dark now, and so I can't really read my post-it. But, oh, let's see. Here's on the post-it. 500 subscribers. Wow, that's kind of, I know it's not a lot, like, I know technically speaking it's not a lot. I understand that. I have friends that have, like, a lot more subscribers than me. I know people that have, like, multiple thousands, could it be me? But like, I still think it's cool, okay? I still think it's cool because I've been doing this whole thing for like a really long time. And it's kind of like not until recently that I feel like there are people actually enjoying it, if that makes sense. So I'm glad that people are here, and hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, you're enjoying it. Right? I mean, you wouldn't be here if you weren't enjoying it, I hope. But numbers are really weird at the same time. I feel like numbers are just a strange thing. Like, I don't spend that much time thinking about them. I used to. It was incredibly toxic for me, and so I kind of just like separated myself from that as best as I could, because it's like it's just really bad to like start thinking about it too much, and then you get like comparing yourself, and you're like, oh my god, I have started at the same time as all these other people. Why do I like not have as many subscribers as them? Meh. And also, like, if you start thinking about subscribers as like subscribers, like just a number, then I feel like what's the point, you know? Like, what is even the point of like having a channel, because you don't understand the concept of like an individual person. Like, an individual person watching me like freaks me out, but also like makes me happy, because I have this thing. I feel like we've discussed this so many times, I'm sorry, that I kind of have this whole mental complex where I become convinced for no reason whatsoever that everybody hates me, which happens like at least twice a day. And so usually I have to like talk myself out of this mindset, or I just live with it and I'm like, wow, that sucks, but I still have to do my homework, you know? But I feel like this channel kind of like has changed that perspective a little bit for me, because like you guys choose to be here like voluntarily. You're sitting here watching this video right now. I assume it's not out of pity. If it's out of pity, then I give you permission to leave. Don't worry, you don't have to stay. You're fine. You can go. That's not an order to go. If you want to continue watching me out of pity, I will not complain, but like also you don't have to feel obligated to. For those of you that aren't, hopefully there are some of you that aren't, it means a lot to me that you don't hate me, so thank you for not hating me. Anyway, that was my little spiel about numbers, but like I said, they're just really weird. Like, I feel like you don't have much control over them. Like, I was uploading the same amount like pretty consistently for the entire summer, and then like suddenly in the last few months I've been getting like 100 subscribers a month, so I don't really know why that might be happening, but it is a thing that's happening, so oh well, right? Anyway, yeah, I already talked about the awkward and spazzy voiceover curses. Well, school. See, like I said, I would give you my like spiel about like what's been happening recently in my life, but it just like, I feel like the past week and a half, so much has happened, you know? Like, school just has gone, and there are so many like possible stories that I could tell, but there's like, you know, what am I gonna tell? How do I choose which one to tell? I don't know, but overall, I can give you the rundown on how I feel about everything, because I'm very excited about all my classes, which, listen, for most of the summer, I was terrified about them for whatever reason. I mean, I know what the reason was that I was like, I signed up for too many hard classes. I think I signed myself up for too much, and I was scared that I was going to fail everything, which is probably a valid fear to have. But luckily, I don't know, maybe I will fail everything, but at least I'll enjoy the classes while I'm doing it, right? That's the end goal, right? So I don't know. I mean, my math class, particularly my history class and my Spanish class, those are my most favorite. That's not grammar. Those are my, I mean, no, it is grammar, right? I don't know. Those are my favorite ones right now. So shout out to Calc BC and AP Spanish. You're the real ones for me. That was so awkward, but I'm having a good time with all of that stuff, except for my Spanish teacher. Okay, so she's had like an order. I think she has an order of like when she's going to call on people for the entire year, and I get called on first every single time. I had to do my presentation first. I have to answer all the questions first. It's so stressful, but that's okay. It's fine. I don't mind that much, except a lot. I kind of mind a lot, but it's okay. It's because of my last name, but whatever. It's fine. So there's that, and let's see what else. My history class, guys, my history teacher is so nice. Oh my god, although we had a quiz on Friday and he didn't tell us there was a quiz, so that was kind of stressful, but it's fine, because then oh, this is terrible. My friend texted me and she was like, Jack, we have a quiz in history, and I was like, what? No, we don't. And then she was like, yeah, look at the calendar, and I was like, oh god. So I looked at the calendar, and then it said quiz, right? But right before it said objects 1 through 4, objectives 1 through 4, I guess, objectives 1 through 4 review, and then it said quiz right after that, and so I thought it meant review the quiz, because we took a quiz on Wednesday too, but it was a whole new quiz. It was a whole new quiz on Friday, everybody, and oh boy, I was not ready for that, but it's fine. It happened, and I didn't fail, So I view that as an absolute plus. I did, however, fail my math quiz, but we're not going to talk about it. It was the first one of the year, and I can, I'll pick myself back up. We'll be fine. I'm not going to fail my classes, right? Say it with me. I am not going to fail my classes, hopefully. And if I do, at least I have The Sims. That's a terrible mentality. But overall, yeah, it's a good time right now. I think this year will be good, everybody. So hopefully you agree. There's some stuff that I'm kind of disappointed about, like, I don't have time to talk about this right now, but like the gist of it was that I had hopes to like become more social this year, which is kind of a difficult thing to happen because it's difficult for me because I'm just an awkward person, but like it's kind of difficult in general because it's really hard to be social online when you don't, like, you can't really do the thing where you like talk to someone in class or something. Also, talking to people in class, like in general, stresses me out because I like, before having friends, it's more important to me that teachers don't hate me, although somehow they end up hating me anyway. But like I said, that could just be my insecurity with people not liking me. I don't know. Listen, I think a lot of my teachers from last year don't like me, but also I was incredibly obnoxious. Every single like time I look back on myself from the past, I'm like, oh my god, I was so obnoxious, that's disgusting. But then I realized that like, when I look back on myself in the past, in like a year, I'm gonna look back on myself now and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I was so obnoxious. So that's just a stressful thought. Woo. Anyway, we're pretty much at the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, you can leave a like and comment to let me know. Subscribe and click the bell for notifications if you want to see more videos and get notified every single time that I upload a video. And if you like this build and want to play in it, it will be up in the gallery. My origin ID is the description. And if you want to see more base game builds, like I said, there's a playlist for that. That is all. Thank you again so much for watching, and bye.